Being in the state of constant evolution has always been a key to success. Wealth creation is a byproduct of this dynamic process. Any industry can thrive in an atmosphere where all the stakeholders responsible to its existence work in sync with each other as a team. All kinds of enterprise develop and grow when the respective governments and the industry complement each other on a continuous basis. Industry associations and training institutes are two more stakeholders in this chain, having their own strategic importance. Traditionally, associations were formed primarily to represent industry to the government and resolve various issues faced by them, while customized training institutes were few and far between. But as the business ecosystem around us is undergoing a paradigm shift, we need to create a new order to meet the challenges of the future. The Government of India has launched Make in India, which can prove to be a boon to the Indian manufacturing industry. Simultaneously, the government has come out with initiatives like ZED certification to help industry compete with world-class manufacturers. However, to make this effective, the industry, particularly the small and medium enterprise, is required to take a decisive lead in transforming its associations and training institutes, as they will have to play a much larger role in the process apart from being the voice of the industry. If these associations and training institutions are not transformed, they may soon lose their relevance, creating a big impediment on the path of development. Now, let us understand how the new roles of the association and institute would help the industry in a much bigger way than in the past. Under the MSME DI Development Institute umbrella of the Government of India, there will be a healthy correlation between industry as a manufacturing unit, institute as a knowledge providing unit, and association as a maintenance and coordination unit. The role of the institute shall be elevated to include the following: theory and practical support related to the actual manufacturing process, training and required skill development, setting up of library and laboratory for initial learning and testing, maintenance of non-disclosure clauses in accordance with the IP Act, provision of statistical tools related to training and testing, high standard calibration facility, creating awareness about new technologies. The role of the association is envisaged to be taken to the next level by expanding its circle of influence and making it more professional as well as accountable. Broadly, the association shall be expected to provide the following: register the relevant companies with the association, inform MSME and keep the government in loop about all required sanctions for the industry, to help industry in achieving necessary compliance related to the required sanctions from the government, providing technical and any other help for achieving compliance, keep regular, that is weekly or monthly, track of the progress of the industry. This will help the manufacturing industry to focus on their priority areas enlisted below. Concentrate on manufacturing techniques and production. Use the services provided by the institute and association to the maximum possible extent for their own good. Provide proper protection to employees and environment. Explore sales and new ventures for growth. Participate in exhibitions and technology transfer meets. Evaluate own progress at regular intervals and do course correction as required. Have a continued dialogue with the association about its needs and ensure that the association provides the same. Such close coordination between the industry, institute and association will naturally lead to the evolution of a dynamic system which can respond to the situations in almost real time. It will also lead to many job opportunities in the associations and institutes and help new product development. To be effective, an association will have a responsible number of members, say a few hundred. This will enable it to cater to its members quickly and in a customized manner. Thus, there would be multiple associations related to the same industry across the country in various geographical areas. These associations would in turn create a pool of knowledgeable experts useful for industry. The association, with its new role, will help industry to remain compliant with various requirements which are a precondition for government sanctions. This would take place in a transparent manner, and the peer pressure of other members would also help as a deterrent for wrongdoers. Finally, let us understand the role of MSME DI. It will remain involved in each process and would get continuous feedback from the association. It will monitor the developments related to the industry with the help of a checklist. This will enable it to understand both positive and negative factors affecting the industry, which can lead to detection of early signals before they hit the industry. This would further prevent many industries from becoming sick or non-performing units. New ideas and ventures will be nurtured, and the actual progress would be monitored with the help of MSME DI. These would include industrial parks, exhibitions, new products and usage of latest technology. All this is easier said than done, but it is important to understand the need for this change. To achieve this, the industry as well as the associations and institutes would have to change their mindset and adapt to the demands of the emerging situation. Once this happens, industry would benefit in terms of freedom from the tensions of compliance, availability of more time to focus on their core businesses, and predictability about the future. On the other hand, quite a few of the responsibilities of the government shall be shared by the associations, leading to speeding up of the process. This will also help the government to use its resources for other constructive purposes. This way, the associations and institutes would become more professional and create tremendous opportunities for experts from different fields to contribute to the progress of the industry. This expanded role would also help them to compensate the professionals in a much better way, thus attracting and retaining the best talent. Ultimately, all this will complement the goal of Make in India. Zero defect, zero effect.